What does Caleb continue to do for you that maybe isn't as noticeable? Okay, people notice the hustle, but and obviously the three-point shooting when you saw it. But what are some of the good things he's done to help you guys on both ends?
Well, defensively, he's highly competitive, plays really hard, like you said, takes a lot of pride in our defense getting stops. He's been a terrific defensive rebounder. He's come down a lot of times, made plays on the glass. Offensively, he's certainly shooting the ball with a lot of confidence, but more than that, his teams are really trying to take him off that three-point shot. So it opens the court up, it opens it up for him to cut, it opens it up for him to attack off the dribble, and then it also allows us to space the floor better. So, his overall, I'd say, consistency on both ends of the floor, and just, he's kind of transitioned to that veteran player, and he's doing a great job.
But independent of that, what's it mean for you guys to get consistent scoring out of him, just production, whether or not that comes from the three-point line or not?
Yeah, it's really helped our team. It's great to see the level of confidence he's playing with, that he earns every single day. He's earning it, and I love seeing how aggressive he's playing out there. He's getting his feet ready, getting into his shots, attacking the closeouts, making plays, just really valuing the ball and the possession. And our guys see it, and so their confidence in him has continued to grow. So really proud of him. I've said over and over how hard he works to do it, and just it's great to see.
What's it mean for him as a player to know that he can score whether or not he's shooting it particularly well?
Yeah, no, it's a great feeling, because he's not just predicated on, making a jump shot. He's able to rip and drive and attack a closeout. He's able to, cut and find a way to the basket that way, run a lane in transition, get to the foul line, get to his mid-range. His floater got him going last game. So, he's got all those aspects to his game that he works on. It's great to see all of them showing up for him on game nights.
How do things look like with O'Shea, if you got any more of it?
Yeah, he was engaged in practice today. Again, we're going to do whatever we can, health and safety-wise, to be in his best interest. He's going to do everything he can to prepare and be able to play. We'll continue to evaluate it, each day as it presents itself. We've still got 50-some hours till we play, and at this point in the year, all these guys, everybody's got something going on, and we'll continue to do what's best for him, and he'll do what he can to give himself the best shot to play.
What's engaged mean? So he was engaged in practice?
Yeah,
Practice, or he was just hanging out?
No. He wasn't just hanging out. No, today, look, there's, you get to this point, and there's times in practice we're going live, and there's times in practice we're going through things, whether it's 5-on-0 or walking through and talking. So he was involved in practice. But again, we're doing what we can for each guy's body for them to be at their best at this point in the year. So, like I said, he's going to do everything in his power to prepare to play, and we'll see where things, fall as we get ready going into Saturday.
Is Jazz still February 4th or 7th or whatever that magic date, the KU game?
Yeah, I don't know the exact date, but I think we're in early February. I think we're in early February.
What's made your guys' offense as productive as it has been over these 4 games?
I'd say number one, our guys' intent, which is really trying to get the ball in the paint, trying to get the ball in the post, trying to drive closeouts, getting in there, so that our offense has a physical presence to it. I think a willingness to make the extra pass and the right play. Certainly when you have a guy like Taman who's so concerned about his teammates getting great shots, it has an effect on everybody else around him, so the ball moves better. And I think, like mostly our guys, pride to play well and win, because they know, we've got a lot of weapons out there, a lot of guys that can bring something to the table. Nobody has to stomach all the scoring load, and there's going to be different things we can utilize, different strengths we have depending on our opponent, and we need to continue to take advantage of those.
You guys chart shot attempts after the games. Is your shot quality higher this year than previous years?
I'd say, we don't necessarily do the shot quality thing as much. We're more of a mentality-based how we run our offense. So, we're trying to get the ball in the paint. We're trying to get the ball. Once we get a paint touch, The shot that comes, excuse me, from that is what we're really looking for, whether that ends up being a jump shot or a drive or post up or cut, whatever that may be. I don't know. The shot quality thing is tough for me because there's players that we have now and with Brockington last year who sometimes, those analytic things games defy for one reason or another. So we just want to make sure that, that we're, when we have it in transition, that we're attacking and that we're in the half court, that we're utilizing all our players.
I guess I meant more, are you getting the right guys taking the right shots at a higher clip than maybe you would have expected or hoping?
Yeah, I'd say our guys are very intentional about, trying to get the best shot for our team every possession down. I think part of that's experience and not getting caught in the flow or the swing of a game or not playing emotionally based on what something happened. It's having a confidence, a togetherness, and a poise to stay intentional with that regardless of home, road, up, down, whatever that situation is.
What unique challenges does Kansas pose?
Well, certainly their ability to shoot the basketball, the three-point line, playing four really skilled guards that can all make plays off the bounce. They have great pace and speed and push the ball in transition and very well coached. They still have a defensive grit and toughness to how they play and, and a confidence that they believe they should win the game, and especially at home. So all those things are factors. In the end, we need to control what we can and be the best version of ourselves and do what we do every possession and focus on that. But those are the things that have separated them and made them as good as they are.
What's behind you guys' road success? Not just this year, but last year, some of these big wins came on the road.
Yeah, I'd say our guys, it's really the pride. It's the mindset to be able to go on the road and understand it's not about heroics. It's about habits. It's about do the same things you do every day. It's the same size court and the same game, and be able to work really hard and rely on those habits. People say all the time that defense travels, and I think, being able to defend on the road is really important. Stringing together stops because you can't always count on offense is going to come and go at times, and you've got to be able to count on stops, and that's got to be something we can continue to do is depend on stringing together stops, especially on the road.